Welcome to I'm your host, and in this video you're going to learn everything you need to know about time signatures.
This video about time signatures will contain two main topics: how to find the time signature when you're missing the top number, and how to find the time signature when you're missing the bottom number.
We are going to start by showing you how to find the time signature with the missing top number. Let's get right into it. When the 4 is on the bottom, you're counting the quarter notes. 1 quarter note is worth 1 beat. 1 quarter rest is worth 1 beat. A dotted quarter note to an eighth note is worth 2 beats. Two eighth notes is worth 1 beat. So, you add them all up and you will get 5. When the 8 is on the bottom, we're counting the eighth notes. 1 dotted eighth note and a 16th note is worth 2 beats. An eighth rest is worth 1 beat. 2 16th notes make 1 beat, and 1 eighth note makes 1 beat. One half note makes 4 beats. When you add them all up, you should get 9. When the 2 is on the bottom, we are finding the half notes. A dotted half note is worth 1.5 beats. A quarter note is worth half a beat, so a dotted half note to a quarter note is worth 2 beats. A whole rest is 4 quarter notes. Therefore, since 2 quarter notes equals 1 half note, a whole rest is equal to 2 half notes. A quarter rest and 2 eighth notes equals 1 beat, because 2 eighth notes equal 1 quarter note and 1 eighth rest equal 1 quarter note. 2 quarter notes equal 1 half note. 1 half note equals 1 beat. When you add them all up, you should get 6. Let's recap what we've learned. When the 4 is on the bottom of the time signature, you're counting quarter notes. So, a quarter note is worth 1 beat, a quarter rest is worth 1 beat, an eighth note is worth half a beat, an eighth rest is worth half a beat. A half note is worth 2 beats, and a dotted quarter is worth 1.5 beats. When the 8 is on the bottom, a quarter note is worth 2 beats, an eighth note is worth 1 beat, a half note is worth 4 beats, a quarter rest is worth 2 beats, an eighth rest is worth 1 beat, a dotted half note is worth 6 beats, a pair of 16th notes is equal to 1, a dotted quarter note is worth 3 beats, a dotted eighth note to a 16th note is 2 beats, and 1 eighth note and 2 16th notes equals 2 beats. When the 2 is on the bottom, you're looking for the half note. A half note is equal to 1 beat, a quarter note is equal to half a beat, a dotted half note to a quarter note is equal to 2 beats, a whole rest is equal to 2 beats, a half rest is equal to 1 beat, a quarter rest is equal to half a beat, whole notes are worth 2 beats, an eighth note is worth 1/4 of a beat, 2 eighth notes equal half a beat, 4 eighth notes equal 1 beat, and a dotted quarter note to an eighth note equals 1 beat. Do you know what the answer is? You have 10 seconds. The answer is 2-2 time, otherwise known as cut time.
That was a lot of information. After this quick commercial, we'll show you how to find the time signature when you're missing the bottom number. Are you still confused or want to know more? Go to musictheory.net. They have practice questions and a lot of different exercises to help you learn more about the topics. Be prepared for your upcoming quizzes and tests. Welcome back. Let's get right into showing you how to find the time signature when you're missing the bottom number. Your top number is 5, so maybe it's the 2 on the bottom. How many half notes are in this measure? That is worth 2 half notes, and that is worth a half note. So 2.5 is not equal to 5, so it cannot be C. Maybe it's the 8. A dotted half note to a quarter note is worth 6 beats between the eighth notes. A quarter note is worth 2 beats, and 1/8 note is worth 1 beat. When you add them all up, you get 10. 10 does not equal 5, so it cannot be B. It must be 4, but we should make sure. Now we're counting the quarter notes. A dotted half note is worth 3 beats. 1 quarter note is worth 1 beat. A dotted half note to a quarter note is 4 beats, and 2 eighth notes equal 1 beat. So, that measure equals 5 quarter notes. A is That's all for this video, but I hope it helps you ace your quizzes and tests.